Yo, welcome back to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 29. 29. That's crazy. One away from 30. Right here, my thumb is like ready to go for 30. We are here to bring you the AMVs, the anime, movies, and video games news that we've seen throughout the week and bring it to your ears and bring it to your faces. I am your host, the one and only, with my co-host here, Scorpion. So let's get it on with some anime. What you got for this week?
I only have two.
Okay.
I know you have
A lot more.
A lot more,
I
but
have a lot more. I think I always have a lot more.
Clash of Clans, the
Oh,
mobile
okay,
game,
yeah.
it's getting an animated series.
I think that's kind of weird. I mean, if it's animated like the game, it makes sense because
Yeah.
I mean, you see advertisements of games all the time, and it's just like they've already done it before.
hmm
So I mean, making it I guess, a kid show.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I don't see
that's
why not.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of other like handheld games that you could do. You know, like
I mean they did Angry Birds.
Angry
The
Birds. You know,
movie.
Angry Birds is one of them. I'm surprised Flappy Bird didn't become a thing.
It did become a thing.
No, like a movie.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, like a movie or show. You know,
Why
like you
did
said,
they? Oh, it's a whole thing that happened.
yeah,
With that one.
Fortnite. I mean, could you know?
Fortnite could.
Blizzard technically did. You know, Warcraft.
Totally forgot about that. I
Yeah.
need to watch it, but I think that people said it's not good.
I don't know. I'll watch it still though.
Yeah.
You know, I like that whole mystical look, that whole like story bit. But like, I mean, game movies is pretty normal to happen, right?
In some cases.
Or are
yeah.
you gonna watch it?
Me no. I don't even play the game.
I don't either. I've
The
just
only,
heard
the only
the
time I
game.
was kind of quoted tempted on was when they did the WWE.
Oh, they did
thing
do that. It was
recently,
like
yeah.
Rhea,
Cody Rhodes,
and Undertaker, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only reason I was tempted. But even then, I was like, no.
Like
So
invest
just-
all this time and money. It's like, I mean,
Well, not money, but time.
not that we know of. You know, you don't know how much you have to put in.
It's a free to play.
But yeah, it's free to play, but you don't know.
No.
We don't know. It could be a paywall. It could be like you can play up to this amount and then you have to pay for that.
No,
You know.
it's like Dragon Ball Legends. I think I only paid once.
Yeah.
And that was just to try and get a unit.
And I think early on when I started playing it, I told you it's like I kind of want, especially during the anniversary when like everything was like super cheap.
I totally missed it.
Yeah.
It literally ended yesterday, and I'm a little upset. I literally took off like, I'm gonna take a break from playing it, and it was the worst time to take a break.
The day you said not to, it's like
Yeah, because it was literally almost a month because it started last month, near the end of last month, and totally missed it. Logged in 2 days ago, and it's like the anniversary, and I'm like, cool, I don't have time to do anything. Literally, like I had 6 hours left to do anything at all.
I think Clash of Clans should definitely just be like every episode's a different story about like a funny episode. Like you know how cartoons used to be like every like half episode
Yeah, it was like a 30
different
minute or 25-minute show
exactly.
for like half and half.
Yeah.
There's 2 back-to-back episodes in the same one.
And that's what they should do, and just do funny things for each like character or something. I think.
All right, so this next one, so apparently there's tourists that are canceling their trip to Japan after a manga warned them of a tsunami in 2025.
What?
And apparently the manga had previously predicted the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster that happened
Whoa.
in 2011. And the name of the manga is called The Future I Saw, which came out in 1999.
Ooh, so it looks like Japan has their own like Simpsons version, you know.
But the writer, I was gonna write the writer's name and I forgot, but apparently it's something that they had dreamt about. So obviously they wrote it down and made a story out of it. And the 2011 apparently the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Apparently it was not only a tsunami but like an earthquake as well. So like 2 things happened.
Like double whammy.
Yeah, pretty much.
1-2 combo.
And so apparently because of that manga predicted 2025 of a tsunami at some point. At some point there's not like a specific date, but some tourists are just like no.
So, but not a specific date, but it's
not
like,
specific. I think there might be a specific date. The thing itself didn't really specify.
I mean, but a tsunami is like not out of the ordinary for Asia. So I think like, you know, it's possible to happen at any point. The double whammy though is pretty like, you dreamt about that? That's crazy. You know. So having those, you said it was another one too. It was the nuclear one.
Well, the nuclear one falls with the earthquake
whammy.
and the
yeah.
And the newest one or the later one that was for this year is the tsunami.
Okay.
So people are just like, tourists anyway that we're gonna go over. We're just like, nah.
Does that now interest you to like read that manga or one shot, I guess, or
So,
whatever?
yeah. So apparently, because of the first thing that happened, the 2011 thing, um, 1999 came out. People read it, whatever, just faded out, and then that happened, and they're
Mhm.
like, I think someone was like, "Yo, that was in there," and so it gained popularity. It came back essentially, like in popularity, and it's apparently really hard to find.
Oh, really?
And I think it was worth 100,000 yen. I don't know the
I don't know conversion either.
yeah, but they made it seem like a lot, which it might be over there, obviously.
That's crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like I said, we have The Simpsons, and they have done a lot more.
Yeah.
Like a lot more things. Like that dude is a time traveler, or he knows something. Like he has done so many things right to the point. The really really crazy one for me, like more recent one too, is Trump going down the escalator and he's like waving,
Mm-hmm.
but even the people in the crowd are like synonymous, like picture in picture, like the same thing of Simpsons, and the
Mm-hmm.
Simpsons episode came out like 19 something or like early 2000s,
2000s, yeah.
and it's like, yeah, it's wild. Like to have signs almost literally the same thing. Like it's just that guy has seen.
It's a little uncanny.
Yeah, your guy,
Uncanny Valley.
this guy, this Japanese guy, he's dreaming about it. Sometimes you get like weird feelings. Sometimes you get like that ick, and it's like, oh, maybe I'm not
That
gonna go.
that
Yeah,
that
or
gut, that gut
maybe
feeling,
he had like a Final Destination kind
the
of like,
premonition.
yeah, premonition, and he's like, nah, but he was like, "I'm gonna write about it." That's a good story, right? That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw it, and before I even write it down, I'm like, let me kind of look.
Go a little bit deeper.
Yeah, and obviously the first few things that kind of came up was the some old lady
Mhm,
that predicts things apparently. And I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. But
mhm.
eventually I found that I think it was like the third or fourth thing down after that, and I was like, oh, so it is an ethical
We gotta
thing.
keep it a lookout because that'd be definitely a cool thing to own, like on our show.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
pretty
like
dope.
this happened.
Yeah.
This story right here actually happened.
Mhm.
Crazy. First off, as always, there are two things that we talk about that always come back. One is Fortnite, and the other one is sports. So, sports related, Jujutsu Kaisen and the Texas Rangers are having a theme night.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I didn't see that, but I saw someone talking about it.
yeah.
But I thought it was just merch coming out later.
I think I don't know how it's gonna be done because
Hmm.
at it was a Lakers game. If you went to that game, there were shirts on the seats. You got a shirt.
Yeah.
On this one, there's the same thing. I don't know if they're gonna be on there. On the seats. I don't know if they're gonna be like available to buy. There's
Hmm.
a special ticket to buy for that game, and then you get this cool like baseball jersey that has like
JJK, I think on here.
JJK, and then you have
Mhm.
the energy of like Itadori when he does his Black Flash
Mhm.
kind of thing. It's like all over the shirt. It looks really cool. On the back it says like sorcerer and things like that. So
Mm.
it looks like a cool shirt. It's a theme night. I'm really really enjoying more and more of this anime integration of like everything.
Mhm.
I feel like it's kind of started with the Olympics. Where all these like athletes are hitting like such signature poses.
Yeah. Going off of that with the whole obviously it was basketball.
Hmm.
Now
Baseball.
baseball, and then a while ago One Piece had one with a soccer team as well.
I mean, not even that, but baseball also had another
Oh
one
yeah, they
with
had
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Hmm.
Hockey just needs something.
I mean, honestly, it's not probably too far out.
Yuri on Ice. Boom, done.
You're not wrong. I mean, Yuri on Ice would be a great one. I don't think that's a.
No, it's
Don't
more of
think
a
the
figure
vibe.
skating.
Don't think the vibe matches the two. But
It's
that
like
would be really funny.
where's that anime? A hockey anime.
I think there is one.
Is there one
I mean, I could be wrong. In my mind, there's an anime for
for
everything.
everything? I know for sure. Obviously, there's a basketball,
There's soccer.
soccer. Is there a baseball one?
Yeah. I've seen a clip of something
Hmm.
that's baseball
Well,
related.
I mean, it might have been Dragon Ball Super, like that filler episode, and My Hero Academia with that filler episode.
Technically, those are all baseball. My Hero also like.
But I'm talking about like full on, like
I'm
Blue
pretty
Lock
sure.
and Captain Tsubasa. Well, that's the same. That's soccer.
Yeah.
For both. For basketball.
I think there's a swimming one too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Free,
one.
I think it's
There's
called.
dancing.
I don't know about that one.
There's a dancing one.
Hmm.
She like does ballet. I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
There's that. There's just a lot. I mean, anime is so diverse that I mean, you can do dang it, Ippo for a boxing collaboration one time, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool if the fighters were fighting legitimately.
One of them does.
One of them does, but it's so rare.
So rare.
Ippo.
So rare.
Ippo's the only one.
Yeah, and then match it with him, and I think you have a great collaboration there.
Oof.
You know, so I mean, I love this like theme nights. Is it gonna get me to the game?
No,
probably not. But it's cool to see. I'm like, thank you for acknowledging, anime being a thing. Just because I see it as like, back then we couldn't like. I mean, I wasn't afraid to show off my nerdiness, but I know you were like hesitant on being like anime in like high school and stuff. So it's like, and I know my mom also like was one to like close door, like she didn't really tell anybody about her nerdiness. So it's cool to finally see more people like accepting of anime.
To a certain degree.
To a certain degree. Another crossover that's happening, anime world. Thinking about more things going. Naruto and Converse.
Oh yeah, I didn't really look at them, but I saw that they were doing a collab, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, and I'm pretty tempted. I mean, like each pair of shoes is like $80, which is like
that's not bad.
Which is
like,
I think it's like normal price actually. $60 to $80 is like normal price, not crazy.
Yeah,
especially for a limited edition like collab, pretty insane. But there's like multiple characters. I think it's 5 characters. It's Sasuke, Kakashi, Itachi, Gaara, Minato, and obviously Naruto.
Minato.
And I think they're slightly customizable too, so you can like change up the colors and stuff like that. But yeah, they're having a couple collaboration too.
Interesting. Yeah, like I said, I saw it and I was like, I think I almost sent it to you, but then I was just like,
why did you send it? Could you send it? Those are my favorite shoes. Converse are the best shoes.
I like Converse, but there's just no support at the bottom.
There's not. Also, you have to tie your shoes every time. That's the only thing that bugs me.
What do you mean, like every time you put them on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
Yeah, because you gotta like loosen them, make sure. Yeah.
And
yeah, because I have 2. I have 2 pair.
That you can like just slide your shoe in.
No, I still have to untie them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I have like a plain black one, and then I have those Batman ones.
Yeah, you don't wear the Batman ones.
Not a lot. I don't wear neither one because again, no support. I wonder putting like some like those gels.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
I mean, it helps a little bit, but it'll not last long.
Lame.
Yeah, but I love Converse anyway, and the style of them. I always like high tops. I mean, seeing another collab for one of my favorite shoes, I'm like, I mean, Naruto also being like one of my top 10. I think it's like number 5.
It's your GOAT anime.
It's my first anime. So I think it's really cool. Again, another collab that's just like happened.
Yeah.
Okay. My next topic is that One Piece, either directors, I think, or producers or writers or whatever, said that they're not using AI right now for One Piece. Because remember last episode we did talk about how Toei said that AI is going to be used to like fill in, storyboard, write, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, One Piece was like, not us right now. They said I think I heard right now, or like I read right now. And I'm like, okay, so when? And I do feel like we're just going to see a change. Like there's going to be like a noticeable change that we'll see.
Well, maybe. It depends. I mean, they are improving
AI.
With the AI. Did you see that new AI thing going around?
The Apple
The
AI?
Google?
Yeah. The videos?
The Google, yeah.
Yeah, how like it's actual people and concept theory. I don't know if you've been hearing
that.
The
prompt theory?
Yeah, prompt theory. There, thank you. Yeah, prompt theory.
Yeah, I saw a video earlier and I was like, what is this?
Yeah. And it is pretty weird looking. It's like I can kind of tell by the body movements and the hand movements.
You can kind of tell, yeah, like you said, body. But there's also like this weird, like the background sometimes looks a little too bright, I think is the word. But it's like some of them are starting to like look a little bit too good.
Yeah. And some of those are definitely. And to be like not at all real.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. Like that's a real person. That's not a real person and not a real voice.
Yeah.
And yet it's almost matching. So it's like, I wonder if we are. I wonder if we're not going to be able to notice. I think we are. Because, I mean, even the writing will be, like, not as good, I feel like.
That's true.
Unless
you teach the AI to be able to talk it naturally.
Yeah, I've seen some funny videos. It's like, be human. More human. Less robotic. It's like...
less robotic.
Like, okay. there was a popular pirate site that got shut down.
Lol.
Yeah, it's called Anime Heaven. Yeah, I got hit with the DMCA takedown, issue. You know.
Yeah, I heard there's been a lot of things going
Takedowns.
on, takedowns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of takedowns. Yeah, all the episodes just became inaccessible. So like essentially the website.
And it's funny you say that because when I was looking at when you said to look up
Topics?
the Anime Awards,
Oh, okay.
literally when it went to the nominee list or whatever it was, and it's like, oh, click here so you can go down here so you can watch anime the legal way.
The legal way.
The legal way. And it's like all available on Crunchyroll.
That's so funny.
And yeah, every time if you clicked on it, it took you down to all the animes essentially, and then you click on it, it will take you to Crunchyroll, and then watch it there.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a rite of passage. You gotta experience going to a website because not. What the heck happened with my voice there? Did you hear that?
Yeah. I was like, you breathe in, breathe in, try to talk at the same time.
Did you like? There are some animes that are not accessible anywhere.
Yeah, like when Funimation was still around.
Yeah.
I forgot what anime I was trying to look for that was on my list to watch. Funimation didn't have it. Crunchyroll didn't have it. Hulu didn't have it. Netflix definitely didn't have it. So what I had to do, I had to resort to my
websites.
Your
olden days. Yeah. Your Rotoscope.
Yeah.
And
had to look it up through there. And guess what? It's there. They literally have all the anime that's also another thing is like I think I was just gonna repeat the same thing. But yeah, going through those type of websites to just be able to watch one or two anime that I can't find anywhere on these like apps or anything that I'm like paying for, and it's just like, well, why not? It's like I'm paying for this. You're supposed to make sure the library is there for us to not be doing this.
Yeah,
because those pirate sites are always gonna be around.
Oh yeah.
Whether they get taken down, another
one
one's
will
gonna
spawn.
pop up.
Yeah,
it's like Hydras.
Exactly, and it's just like with again a rite of passage. It's like some people getting into anime. You gotta have the smut around the borders and like trying not to click of like the ads pop-ups and things like that. Get the ad remover. Yeah, exactly. People gotta go through that. It's a rite of passage. Once someone comes up to you and it's like, oh yeah, I have websites. It's like, oh, you for real? Like you're real?
Yeah, I've gone through every now and then. I'll go through the websites, the list of my bookmarks. Some of them aren't
gone.
Yeah,
gone.
So I'm like, well,
gone.
I can just remove it at this point instead of it.
You used to have a lot.
I had a lot.
Like a list of websites. I had like 2, maybe.
Yeah, I had to because it's like, I think at some point one of the websites also was like, oh, you gotta have an account, whatever, and I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
And then later
I was
on,
like, I'm never signing up for any account.
I'm not. And then I had to like look for something else, or for some reason they didn't have it on that website, so I had to look it up, and it was just the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. So them taking down, obviously, it's better. I mean, we now are adults and have money, we can do it. But I mean, if you have a site, you have a site. I mean, an anime fan is not going to hate you for that.
Right.
If anything, you're more of a fan because you've done the extra work and you avoid the pop-ups and clicks and stuff to watch the show that you do love. Like, I respect.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a bunch of weird animes just because I was watching.
What are you watching?
Well, alphabetical order.
So you watching everything?
Yeah. So I started with the hashtag. Dang. So I started with numbers.
Scorpion, you a freak.
And then I started.
Somebody gonna.
I literally started from the hashtag number ones or the numbers, and then I got to the letter A, and then I went from the Z up.
And you never finished?
No, because I ran into one going Z up that was completely
trash. Okay.
No, it wasn't
horrifying.
It was
Do you remember the name?
No. But yeah, no, it wasn't. I wish I could just erase it, but I can't.
You just see it in your dreams.
I see it every now and then, or I think about it every now and then because I'm like, man, it's such a weird anime. And like that's the weird one.
Okay. Next topic is one of the big topics that we have for today. Is the Crunchyroll Anime Awards happen?
The Crunchyroll.
I did say it weird. The Crunchyroll Anime Awards happened the other night.
Yes.
So all the winners are announced, and we're gonna go through every single one. I'll repeat the nominees quickly, and then we'll talk about the winners. See if we are for it or against it. I guarantee you, most of this we're gonna be against.
Probably.
Or for. No, a lot of them are good.
I guess we
But-
should have also, when we did the vote, we should have wrote down which ones we had voted for.
Oh, so like you
So
have
that way
the
it could have been
list
like, oh,
of
that
like
one
what we
won.
chose.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that one was the one. It's like, I picked this one.
Okay. So just going through them.
Mm-hmm.
Best English voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
You had Okaroon, Song Jin-woo, Armin, Brennan, Aaliyah, and Senshi. You know, I guess I should have said the names too. AJ, Alex, Jesse, Mallory, Sarah, and Sungwon. The winner is Alex Lee.
Of course.
He did do good.
Yeah, he
You
did.
know, he did a good job.
Well,
Also love that he delved into.
We say that, but we haven't seen the English.
No,
stuff.
but I've seen clips of him
okay.
like talking, and one of your favorite videos that you like is him doing the arise.
Yeah.
You know, wakey wakey.
Yeah.
What's another one?
It was like arise. Then the person's like, good, Stitch.
Okay, best voice acting Japanese. We had Oi as Momo. I might have said that wrong. Itsumi as Frennen, Kenichi as Braven, Shion Momo, Saaka Marcel, and then we had Natsuki as Okaroon. The winner is Momo from Apothecary Diaries. Her name is Oyuki. Best ending sequence. We had the song by and Ranma 1/2. We had the song from Oshinoko.
Mm-hmm.
We had the song from Elusive Samurai, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and Dan Dan Dan. And the winner is Solo Leveling with Request by K Rage.
Yeah. The Krage.
Which we don't agree with. Your head already like, yeah, no. I mean, how do you beat Kaiju number 8's Nobody by Roman Republic?
Nobody.
So good. Best opening sequence. You had Kaiju number 8, Mashal, Oshinoko, Solo Leveling, Dan Dan Dan, and then One Piece. The winner is
Solo Leveling.
Dan Dan Dan.
Hey.
Yeah, Dan 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 won with their Otonoki by Creepy Nuts. Yeah, that's a good one.
Because they also did Mashal as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
the first season anyway.
Bling Bang Bang Bong.
Yeah.
That's the one that won. Okay. Next up, we have the best score. It was like music overall. You had Bleach, Dan Dan Dan, Demon Slayer, Brennan, Look Back, and Solo Leveling. And the winner is
Bleach.
Solo Leveling.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Bleach has that
I know.
Spanish guitar.
I know. It's so good. Bleach is great. But nope. Solo Leveling won apparently. Okay, best song. Right? Yeah. Yeah, best song. Kaiju number 8. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I had to go back. I was like, is that the right one? Yeah. Best song is Kaiju number 8, Mashal, Osonoko, Solo Leveling, Dan Dan Dan, or Free Run. Winner is
Solo.
Dan Dan Dan.
Oh. 8.
Dan 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 with its Creepy Nuts.
Nice.
Winning twice. Great. Good song. I mean, it's great. So it's a great song.
It is. It is.
Okay. The must protect at all time character. You had Anya, Frieren, Okaroon, Senshi, Tokiyuki, and Yuki. And the winner is
Anya.
Yeah. Anya is the winner. That is a give me for her. Come on. That was such a obviously we have to protect Anya. Everyone loves Anya.
Everyone likes Anya.
Everyone else on this list can pretty much take care of themselves. So great. Best supporting character. You had Fern, Himmel, Jinshi, Psycho, Senshi, or Tobogani. And the winner is
Senshi.
Fern from Frennen.
Oh, yeah.
This is the girl with the purple hair.
Oh, okay.
She's a great character. She is a great character. You know, I think we both voted for Senshi. And I remember I didn't want to be so heavy on Frennen on this list. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it to some other people. But Fern is such a great character. You definitely got to watch this anime at some point.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Yeah. Best main character. Yeah, Frieren, Kafka, Okaroon, Momo, and Sung Jin-woo. And the winner is
Sung Jin-woo.
Sung Jin-woo. Yep.
Of course.
Yep, of course. Not the best character. Not the best main
I'm
character.
surprised he won the best character when people were finding out that he had some feelings in character development. They were
Yeah.
like
He loves his
garbage
mom.
episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like garbage episodes. I was like, okay.
Best slice of life.
Mhm.
You know, this is good for you. Laid Back Camp.
Yeah.
Makini. Too Many Losing Heroines. Mr. Villain's Day Off. My Dear Friend Nokotan. Sound. And The Dangers My Heart. The Dangers of My Heart. And the winner is Makini. Too Many Losing Heroines.
Yeah.
One who won?
Boo.
I know. But does that add it to your list though?
It did. I for sure wrote all those
Down
for sure.
Mhm.
It's like, ooh, slice of life.
Best drama. Sign of Affection. Dead Demons.
Yeah, that's the one that I didn't write that one time.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, I was like, it's
You didn't want to write DDD 4 times? Brennan, Oshinoko, and Pluto and Apothecary Diaries. This one's the crazy one because it is Brennan. Brennan won only because I have heard great things about Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah.
Surprised that one didn't win. Best Isekai anime. You had Konosuba, Jobless Reincarnation, ReZero, Strangula, Suicide Squad. Or this time I got reincarnated as a slime. And the winner is
Slime.
ReZero.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ReZero won it. I'm happy that a complex anime won.
Got it.
Yeah, for sure.
To
be fair, you voted Konosuba. I think I voted ReZero. A lot of these animes are good, so it's like, it's just this one is just
better.
It's not better. It has a better story. I think Reincarnation has probably the best action in all of these animes. Konosuba is probably the funniest on this list. Well, I haven't seen Jobless Reincarnation, so I don't know about that one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has.
But it's been recommended to me a few times, so it's like the best action anime: Bleach, Dandadan, Demon Slayer, Kaiju, Solo, and Windbreaker. And the winner is
Solo
Leveling.
Yep.
Should not be the case. We've seen all the fights, and just not impressed. Not impressed. Best comedy is Delicious in Dungeon, Konosuba, Mashle, My Friend Nokotan, Ranma Half, or A Spy Family Season 2. The winner is Mashle.
Mashle
won. Hey, I've seen some clips. It's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. These are tough contenders. You can pull clips from all these people, and you'll get a laugh out of it for sure. Best romance: A Sign of Affection, Blue Box, Too Many Losing Heroines, Ranma Half, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and The Dangers of My Heart. Blue Box is the winner. Which I've talked about Blue Box. I think I voted for that one too because I just knew of it and I knew how romance. Best background art: Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Brennan, Pluto, and Apothecary Diaries. Winner is Brennan. Best director for Dandadan, Demon Slayer, Frennen, One Piece Fan Letter, or The Apothecary Diaries. Winner is Frieren.
Oh.
Best character design: Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Frennen, Kaiju, or Apothecary Diaries. And the winner is Dandadan. Best animation: Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Frennen, Kaiju, or Solo Leveling. And the winner is
Solo.
Demon Slayer.
Oh.
That last episode, like I said, I cannot not vote for something that's the best I've ever seen in an anime. That explosion at the end is crazy. It literally looks like a real explosion. It's insane. That's where all the money went for that season.
It's the AI.
Oh, yeah. Best original anime. It is Bushigiri? Bushigiri? No? Okay. Girls Band Cry, Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, Metallic Rouge, Ninja Kamui, and Train to the End of the World. And the winner is Ninja Kamui.
Interesting.
Ninja Kamui won.
I was going to say that as a joke because of the fact that everyone's like, yeah, once you get to halfway through, it falls.
Even me. Even I was one of those people because you saw how excited I was for those first few episodes.
Yeah.
And the music. I still listen to the intro song. And it just fell so hard. It just fell so hard for me. It sucks though. I was like, it had so much potential and just Dang.
Yeah, and that's what
Sucks.
everybody says.
I know.
So-
I'm one of those people.
That's crazy.
Best new series: Dan Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Frieren, Kaiju, Solo, or Apothecary Diaries.
Let me guess, Solo.
Solo Leveling won Best New Series.
I would have given it to either Frieren or Dan Dan.
I would have given it also Delicious.
Delicious
Literally
Dungeon,
everybody else
yeah.
except for Solo. Literally everybody else.
Like, is it new? Yes.
Best
All the other ones are so much better.
continuing series:
Mm-hmm.
Bleach, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Oshinoko, Spy Family, and the winner is
One Piece.
Demon Slayer.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Remember at this time, One Piece had not.
Yeah. How many episodes does
You're
One
not.
Piece?
You're not. You're speaking truth. You're preaching to the choir. But I'm saying like they hadn't been. They just came back.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
And
like.
guess what? Blowing everything out the water.
And yet Bleach. So like all those guys have been around. So they've
Mhm.
been filling the time. So a lot of people have that fresher in. You know. So I feel like a lot of people just don't remember Egghead. They just remember what's been releasing for One Piece has been a reanimation of a previous arc. So maybe that's why people were like, eh. Maybe that's all I can. That's all I can think.
I guess. I just really thought One Piece was gonna win that one.
Yeah. Right.
Mm.
I don't know where I didn't know this was happening, but Attack on Titan did win an award for Global Impact Award about their impact to the world. Like
Yeah,
they added
after the backlash that they got.
what backlash?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I saw some post saying something about that they got a reward, an
award?
award.
Yeah.
Despite having all the backlash revolving the movie.
What backlash for the movie?
I didn't click to read because I was like,
maybe next episode.
it's probably just some complaining about something.
Interesting.
You
I don't know.
People was like, oh, I didn't like the ending.
Best film of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We have Haikyuu, Look Back, Mononoke, My Hero Academia, Spy Family, and The Colors Within. And the winner is Look Back. What'd you want?
Colors Within.
Oh yeah, that was your movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually get that in a few days.
Oh, did you buy it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pre-ordered it. It's out in digital right now, but
now for the most important, for the most highest regarded award, which is Anime of the Year from Crunchyroll's Anime Awards. What happened to my voice?
Did you drink water?
No, I didn't. My voice is very dry right now. And we are filming this in like 90 degree heat. And we feel it. So the nominees for the Anime of the Year for Crunchyroll's Anime Awards was Dan Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Frieren, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and The Apothecary Diaries. And the winner is, drumroll please, it was Solo Leveling.
Surprise.
Woo. Probably the least excited. This is the least excitement you'll see from any podcast. Because we have been hating on Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
But we like it.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
It's
honestly.
a good watch.
I'm not saying to not watch it.
But like, if our list of animes that we've been watching this year, like this is like low tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, literally, Dan Dan's funnier, has comedy and action, and some like relationship moments where like you kind of feel for them.
And Granny Seiko.
Delicious in Dungeon, same thing, comedy, action, and those deep moments, especially with the sister.
Yeah.
You know,
especially like the sudden twist of the whole
had twists
of the whole like how the genre feels essentially, and then just like
Frieren again, comedy, action, deep moments. Kaiju number 8, action, comedy, doesn't have deep moments really.
Yeah,
it will eventually. It will get better. Apothecary Diaries, haven't seen it unfortunately.
It's on my list.
It looks beautiful.
I saw a clip because before the season 2 got announced, I had seen a clip on those like compilation animes of something. And I'm like, oh, this is really good. It's like, I'll have to watch it at some point. Still haven't watched it, but again, something like that.
And Solo Leveling really only has action.
There's the action.
Has one deep moment.
That no one likes.
And then has aura. It has the Gen Z, like, checklist, essentially.
He has the Riz.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. But yeah, all those other ones have, like, literally the 3 categories that make my mom choose a movie over a 10. Like, that's what's makes me feel good, makes me happy, and makes me go badass, and makes me want to cry. And all those other animes do that.
Yeah.
So it's like
the story's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Solo is just like
he's just
trying to get stronger.
How do you feel about that?
Boo.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of the people we chose to win won.
One. No.
Yeah, I think a lot of the ones. I think we're wrong in this whole list.
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Who did you vote for? Let us know who you voted for in this anime awards, or who you wanted to win, because we want to know. Also, join our Discord. It's down at the list below. Okay, on to movies. Do you have anything for movies?
Both Marvel movies got delayed.
Yes.
It's both Secret Wars and Doomsday. I almost said
Yes.
Infinity Castle.
No, it's Secret Wars and Doomsday got delayed.
Doomsday got delayed for next year.
So it went from May 1st next year to December 18th of next year. Then Secret Wars was May 7th of 2027, got pushed to December 17th, 2027. So it really just got pushed to the end of the year of those years. So it's not a crazy amount of years. It's not like 2 more years that we're like the whole like delayed of Spider-Man or Beyond the Spider-Verse. How that got delayed like years.
Yeah.
At least this one got delayed months. So, you know, maybe some cleanup, maybe a little bit of re-editing or reshooting, 1 or 2 scenes, including a character, whatever. So I'm not too afraid. I'm still hyped for them. You know, you?
Yeah, I still excited.
Yeah, right? Like, it didn't diminish my excitement.
But now it's like, obviously, it's delayed, so what else is it beginning between them now?
So apparently Spider-Man Brand New World is going to come. Or not Brand New World.
Noir?
No, Brand New Day.
Oh, Brand New Day.
Yeah, that's the Tom Holland's next Spider-Man movie. That comes first before these. So we're going to get a Spider-Man, which also might mean they might work it in a way where Spider-Man will be in Doomsday
or Secret Wars.
Or Secret Wars. No, you're right.
Whatever the name of that movie is.
No, you
Secret
got
Wars?
it. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I'm confusing it with Secret
Invasion. Yeah. No, it's Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Okay.
Yes. So
he's gonna get his black suit.
We don't know. It could happen. I mean, if they do it right and they write it right, it could lead to that, which will make a lot of people excited. Don't tell us that he is, because the excitement of him popping up like he did in Civil War, because that's something they spoiled in the trailer. Because if they didn't add that in the trailer about Under Roos, I would have lost my mind in the theater if I saw Spider-Man roll up. You know, so I think it'd be cool. I mean, I'm sad that it got delayed, but I'm happy that it's still in the same year. So it's like, okay, I just gotta wait 5 or 7 months.
Yeah,
it's not crazy.
Raka.
Yeah, the brand new movie.
Oh, not that, but did you see that they were going to be directing the Street Fighter movie?
That's so funny. That's on my topic too, but for something else.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What?
I saw the video. I didn't click on it, but I did see like Raka chose, or the whatever the last name is. I can't pronounce it right. But we know them as Raka. Raka. They chose horror over Street Fighter.
Yeah. So the reason they did that was because of the fact that so they were down to work on Street Fighter, but then
obviously
Legendary contacted them saying, "Hey, did you want to make another movie with us?" And they're like, "Oh." So obviously they were like kind of like, well, we could do Street Fighter, or we can do like an original movie that we want to do. So they went with obviously to do their own thing.
Obviously.
And then obviously it literally happened at the same time, so they had to drop one or the other. So, and then one of them was like they love working with Legendary. Obviously with what was it? Talk to Me.
Talk to Me. Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously that movie, the new one's called
Bring Me Back. Bring Her Back.
Something
yeah,
like
Bring Her Back.
But yeah, actually I wrote it down. Yeah, Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing all of them just going around doing promotion for the movie. I mean, I will watch it. You know, I got a little. I will step back from my expectations, because when Talk to Me came out, a lot of people were saying like best horror I've ever seen, best this, best that. I even bought it because I was expecting high, and it wasn't. So because of that, I didn't enjoy it as much. Maybe I need to go back and rewatch it. Maybe I'll enjoy it more. But I would definitely step back and make sure I don't see a lot of reviews or hear a lot of people talking about it. Just so I can go in a little bit more cleaner slate. But I mean, we both love Raka. We love their videos. We love the guys and their comedy and all their stuff. Like we like it, and we like that they even went out and did wrestling, backyard wrestling. You know, that kind of crazy stuff. It's funny because a lot of people might see them as these movie directors and things like that, but in our heads, it's like McDonald's.
Yeah,
Ronald McDonald.
It's like Joji.
Yeah.
It's like people know him as Joji, but it's like he was
Yeah,
filthy Frank back in
or
the day.
pink guy,
Pink guy.
pink guy. Yeah, like that.
It's like doing
That
a little
is,
bit of little stuff.
yeah. That's kind of the thing. But I mean, that's awesome. I'm glad they chose to produce their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm never gonna hate them for doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
because someone was like saying the whole like that. Obviously, trying to pick whichever project to do, but it's like they could work on an established franchise and not have that much creative control, or actually work on a movie that they can write their own script, their own story, and their own like creative like things that they want to do with it.
Yeah.
So obviously, the latter would be the better choice.
Exactly. I would rather them make their stuff than.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm sad that we're not gonna get the Raka action.
Because they get the
choreography because
right?
they get it down. They get it so down.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not gonna get that in this Street Fighter movie. But there are 4 actors being considered for the Street Fighter movie by Legendary, and we have the 4 actors are we have Andrew Koji, which was on Bullet Train, and he's that guy from The Warrior, the show I watch.
Yeah, he's the one looking for a son.
Yes. Jason Momoa considered. We have Noah Centineo.
Oh, yeah, from the Kissing Booth.
What?
The Kissing Booth.
Oh, is that where you got Noah from? Okay, I wrote down Black Adam. He's the Atom Smasher, the guy who grows big in the trailer.
Haven't seen that movie.
Me neither. And then Warfare was a brand new movie that came out. It was a war movie. Again, we hadn't seen it. But those are just 2 movies I know of.
Mm-hmm.
And then Roman Reigns is also considered for the Street Fighter movie.
Okay.
They have those 4 guys. You kind of know what they look like.
Wait, so they have 2 that get commonly mistaken for each other?
Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns. Yeah. Yeah. Who could you see them as? Andrew, the guy from Bullet Train. I can see him as being a Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu.
Yeah, I can see him doing a Ryu, for sure. Jason Momoa though.
Blanca.
Blanca.
Who else?
No. I'm thinking the hair. I'm thinking the body. I mean, if he wants to go like animalistic,
he's got the physique.
You're not wrong. Or Sagat. No, I see Roman. I can see Roman Reigns as Sagat.
No, see at that point I see Momoa as Sagat.
Really? Who do you see Roman Reigns as?
Just because he's an actor. Roman Reigns.
E Honda.
Vega.
No, not Vega. No, you're crazy.
Maybe what's his name? Noah, Nick, Tony.
Noah's Vega.
Noah.
I can see that.
I can see, yeah.
Pretty guy.
I think
put a mask on,
Dang.
Balrog, Charlie, Guile, Bison. You know what? There are a bunch of new characters added into the newer Street Fighters that we actually don't know of.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, DJ. What's DJ Black?
Dan.
Dan the Man.
Yeah, I was thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say you're not too well versed in the Street Fighter verse.
Crazy. I know my.
Okay, yeah, you do. On to the next topic. Atla, Avatar: The Last Airbender live action season 2 has been wrapped.
Woo!
Has been wrapped. So congrats on them.
I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're excited for it. What do you want to come from this?
I don't know. I haven't seen the animated one, so I'm just going off of whatever they're going with.
I was like, we have a podcast. You can't just say.
Yeah, I can't watch. I don't know.
Okay, but Brown Mamba.
But isn't the first book water, right?
Yes.
What's the second book? Earth.
Earth.
Haha, I knew it. For sure. Obviously, they're bringing in Toph, so I do want to see. Hopefully, I do want to see what they do with that character because I know last time we talked about it and said that they were going to be doing a little bit more
feminine.
Different. Yeah. So I kind of want to see where they go in that direction, and hopefully it's more of a like, oh yeah, she is kind of quote unquote feminine, but then it's like I don't want to be like that. That's a way to get like people reeled in. So I hope they do justice to the character. Even if they do small little tweaks, just a few little changes that they kind of did with the first season, it worked, and I mean I still enjoyed it. I know some people didn't, but I mean, would you take this or that other? That
was a fantastic answer.
Wow.
But I mean, I still need to watch it. I have not seen it. I've heard good things about it. I heard it's not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brown Mamba also says he wants to go because he says the first season is good. He wants it to go great because of the animated show. The anime show is like one of the greatest animation cartoons that there is. So he wants that transition He wants the writing a little bit better, and he wants Toph to be done right. He understands if she's more feminine in her princess beginning era, but when she's the blind bandit, it needs to step up and be that tough girl, you know, to do her right.
Yeah.
And that's what Brown Mamba wants. So it's like, that's one of his favorite things, one of my favorite things. You're barely getting into it, so you should watch the cartoons. Yeah. You know? Because if this is going to be your Toph, I'm sad for you. So one thing that caught me off guard this week, that really did, this has apparently been announced before, and I didn't hear about it until now because a teaser came out for it. Michael Bay is working on a new movie. Do you know what that movie is?
No.
So I'll give you some tips. And I checked his IMDb, and it's there. It's there as like he's directing it. It's in production right now, so he's been worked on. He released a teaser trailer for it. It is an AI video. He didn't come out and be like, "Hey, we're not using AI in our videos." It's just a little teaser. It's a viral YouTube series from 2023. It's has heads as battling cyborgs with cameras, speaker heads, popular with Gen Alpha. It has over like 65 billion views across the series. And the most viral thing about it is that it has toilets with human heads. There's a movie for Skibidi Toilet is coming to light. It's in production.
Insert that SpongeBob meme, and I'm out.
What?
What? Jeez, that
Michael Bay is making a Skibidi Toilet.
You said that, and I immediately thought to the studio.
Yeah.
The first episode.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want to get promoted? You got to make this Kool-Aid movie.
you want more money? Skibidi Toilet.
Oh my god.
But like, I don't even know what to say. Like, has he gone so far low to make money that he's willing to make us?
Listen, they're just willing to throw money. They're like, hey, you know Hollywood. They're like, hey,
I do.
Make this movie, or we'll blacklist you, or we'll pin something on you.
But what if he makes this a series?
Listen, Hollywood wants it. He's gonna make it.
I know.
That's the worst part.
And if it makes money, it's gonna make money.
God, I hope
because
not.
Kids want to go watch it.
Well,
they're gonna be like, "This is the best cinematic experience I've ever had."
Well, you say that, but the attention span nowadays isn't that long.
You say that, but they didn't just watch it one time. That's it. They go, they watch it, they make content in the theater. So there's gonna be another I Am Steve for Skibidi Toilet.
That was the I Am Steve thing.
Minecraft? We talked about it on the podcast. You know when they exploded? Or Chicken Jockey.
Oh, I was like, what is
Chicken Jockey.
I was like, I Am Steve. I Am Steve was pretty simple.
No, Chicken Jockey. There's going to be another Chicken Jockey in this Skibidi Toilet. I said Skibidi Toilet more in this 5-10 seconds than I have ever in my life.
Skibidi Toilet, Ohio.
Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I remember watching Triple H and Sean saying the new thing. Skibidi Toilet. Yeah.
But like, it's just, I saw Michael Bay and I saw Skibidi Toilet. I was like, this can't be true. And I tried to show you that teaser.
Did you?
I tried to, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, it was posted on his social media. So I went to the social media.
Wasn't there.
Oh,
wow.
And I was like, what is happening? And then obviously I looked it up on Twitter and I looked up Skibidi Toilet trailer or teaser. And I did see it, what I originally found. And it's like Bayhem, like Mayhem, but Bayhem. Mm-hmm. And it shows just fire on the ground and a city essentially. And that's it. Nothing more. You know, it's literally obviously AI generated. And then I was like, this can't be real. So then I went to his IMDb and I found it. I was like, it says Untitled Skibidi Toilet Movie in production, directed by. I was like, that's crazy.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
Is film not an actual thing?
No, don't say that.
Apparently, it's not. It's going to go down the drain here.
Well, to make you happy.
Is it?
Reacher was caught filming in a Cubs game.
I know, I saw. I saw. Someone was like, yo, was it gonna be like that one time where they were filming an episode for a TV
Severance.
show?
Severance.
And they caught a murderer?
Oh.
It was I think way back, not a while ago, but a few years ago apparently. Apparently they were filming a scene for a show or whatever it was. And in the background it was was a murderer or something, a suspect or something. What? So that they were able to apprehend him because of the show.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, someone was like, it's They're gonna watch this a few years later, and it's gonna be like something that happened, and someone's gonna be there.
You would see me like in the scene, like talking blah blah blah. I look back and I'm like, there he is. Like, get him. Get our pitchforks and our torches.
You can do it.
Cut his balls off. But like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said Severance because in I think a train station, they had set up like these glass cases.
Yeah,
they were like locked in. I think
it's a very famous train.
Yeah, I want to say New York, but I could be wrong.
I think it's New York. It's in the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, but yeah, it was like a glass case. There were like cubicles in there. You had Adam Driver. No, that's Kylo Ren.
That's Kylo Ren.
His name is Adam though, right?
Fudge.
God dang it.
Adam Scott, I think his name.
But yeah, he was there, and like they filmed like footage for the show there, in the world, and I think that's awesome. Obviously, I'd like it not to interfere with anything because I know for Reacher it was probably had a camera crew, you probably had lights, you probably had sound, but with also real people around. It's like, okay. What would you do if you went to like Fan Expo or went to like something and like you saw Reacher and like they were doing this?
Bro, I'd be like right to his knee.
Yeah,
he's too tall.
You say that, but
built like a tank.
The other day, I went to a mythical monster museum and I saw like gnomes and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, people, my size."
Hey, me.
Hey, what up, my guy?
My guy, my gnome.
What up, my guy? But that's awesome. Just seeing like Reacher still being filmed. I mean, you're getting your next season, so
yeah, I still need to watch the new season.
So I don't know how you feel about this, but apparently the writer for Last of Us says that there's no way to complete this narrative in a third season.
Yeah,
which means that they're kind of leading towards a fourth season.
I saw one where he said we are doing 4 seasons, and Catherine O'Hara. I don't know if you saw her, but she confirmed that the story for season 3 is gonna be giving you more info
for Abby. I thought so. I thought that's what they were gonna do.
So now it's gonna be the perspective of Abby.
Yeah,
Abby.
Once Brown Mamba talked about it, I was like, okay, so if that's the case, they're gonna split Last of Us Part 2 into 3 seasons, which is we're following Ellie and her adventure right now. We're probably gonna get to the end, and it's gonna cut before something significant happens, which means that season 3 is gonna be Abby's point of view of the whole thing.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Yeah, and then we get that final thing, and then whatever season 4. I have no idea.
Yeah, I was like 4 seasons. My guy.
My guy.
My guy. But no, yeah. But honestly, thinking of it, I guess they can do that because that's how it happens in the game. You play as Ellie. At some point, something happens, and then it goes back into Abby. Well, it goes back and forth between them, but there's points where it's like stuff is happening prior to this thing, and there's moments where it does converge, and then obviously you have the little kind of not time gap, but something happens, and yeah.
And as long as it's making money, because I told Brown Mamba, I was like, hey, are you going to continue to watch? And the more and more they start ruining the show. Like the only good thing I've heard from this season 2, is the whole museum scene, because it's pretty spot on. But other than that, I've been hearing nothing but bad things about this.
Yep.
Like they're ruining, lines, or they're adding things that aren't supposed to be added. They're changing stuff.
There's one scene I saw that people were like kind of excited that it got added on there. But there was something that Ellie had said prior that they were just like, she could have just been like the game and not said anything.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that Joel essentially told her, "Oh, I love you," which in the game he never got a chance to tell her.
Yeah.
So they were like, that's the only thing that was like good that they kind of changed. But yeah, I don't know.
Are you gonna keep watching? I'm
gonna keep watching. Okay. Oh, at least I'm gonna watch this season for sure, and then I guess
we'll see.
We'll see when we get there. It is what it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, like people are already hating on Bella Ramsey. I hope she is a fantastic actor.
I've seen people. I'm pretty sure you have also seen it, where people are like, judging her acting, or how she doesn't look like Ellie, and then they're like, they should have gotten this cosplayer to do it, or this cosplayer, and someone's like, just because they cosplay, that doesn't mean that they can act, right? Like they're looking for someone that can act the character.
I mean, people say that the actor for Abby looks more like Ellie than Bella Ramsey does.
Yeah.
So I was like,
and I mean, she kind of does.
Hey, my issue with season 1 was that I needed more Ellie. I needed more Ellie moments, and that's what
Mhm.
this season is. So maybe I would enjoy more than more people. I don't know. But she's great. My Brown Mamba's like, I hate that she's gonna get remembered for this. In my mind, I'm like, no, she's gonna remember. For me, I remember her from Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
You know, because she was such a badass, and she was a little girl in that show,
Mhm.
and she was just awesome, and that's what I remember her. So on to my next one, A24. Talking about A24 with the Raka Raka, is bringing a video game to live action.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Elden Ring.
Oh,
They're going to make an Elden Ring movie.
cool.
I think A24 is the right people to do it. I just hope they have the money, the budget to do the effects for the monsters.
Well, it
the
depends on what they
bosses.
do.
True, because you have people like Millennia,
Something like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, like her. You have some human-sized characters, so it wouldn't be too crazy.
No, she's like 9 feet tall.
The environments, they're vast, they're big,
And obviously, it can be done. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean,
Any
obviously.
fantasy movie.
Yeah, so I think A24 definitely. This is, I think, gonna be one of their biggest, like avenues of like effects. When I think A24, I think practical.
Yeah, most of the movies I think that we've seen have done practical mostly.
Yeah,
for sure.
Smaller.
Mhm.
Nothing
too like
heavy
crazy.
CGI.
Yeah.
Nothing too heavy. Maybe a few scenes here and there.
Mhm.
Nothing crazy. But this one, I feel like is gonna be big.
Mhm.
So this, I think, I see a lot of money. I see a lot of like spending. I see a lot of edits. I see a lot of CGI.
Yeah.
So could be A24 is like, let's try this out. If we can do this, they can do anything. So I don't have any. And the story, Elden Ring has a vast history, has vast lore.
Yeah.
So
And
I don't think that they will do a bad job.
That's a good thing with games like that, because it's like it's the whole Fallout thing. It's like you're not limited to one specific story because there's so many like things going around in the world that you don't have to focus on one thing. And at that, you can even make your own character at that point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm happy. I'm happy that Elden Ring is becoming its own thing. I might actually, for once, delve into the world of From Software. Never beaten one, never played one. I think I've tried Bloodborne. Never beat it though. But that is my movies. Now on to video games. Do you have any topics for video games?
So for the first one, it's a Dragon Ball Daima, or it's
absolutely.
So Dragon Ball Daima content is coming out for Kakarot. There's a trailer that came out for it, part 1 for Daima, and then Xenoverse 2 got an announcement for it, and it's coming out before
Kakarot.
The Kakarot and Sparking Zero.
Oh, and Sparking Zero.
Yeah, Sparking Zero. I think is supposed to get more stuff later.
That's funny.
But Xenoverse 2, for a game that's been out.
Xenoverse 2 is just like, let me scoot over, guys. Let me step in here first. Let me get my toe in the water.
That game has been out since 2014.
I'll tell you this. I looked up the fact. It has gone through 3 presidents. It has gone through Obama, Joe Biden, and Trump.
Jeez.
It has gone through 3 presidents.
That's crazy. But yeah, that game is still going, and they're still adding more and more stuff, which is cool. And someone's like, just don't tell us you're gonna make another Xenoverse, because at this point you just keep adding to this.
Keep adding to this. I mean, it's perfect. I mean,
or
it's great.
Someone had also said, it's like, stop doing this and just make a Xenoverse 3 already.
Why? I mean, the game is great. The game is perfect. I mean, just keep adding content to it. I mean, like, what's bad about it? I want them to drop the 2 just to be called Xenoverse, but like other than that, I think they keep going, keep doing it. And I remember I mentioned it to you. Did you see the size difference between Super Saiyan 4 Goku from GT and Super Saiyan 4 Goku from
I didn't see that one. I saw the size comparison of Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima compared to Ultra Vegeta.
Oh, okay, Ultra Vegeta.
Yeah, which is a Super Saiyan 3 form.
Yeah.
How big and
he's huge.
Yeah.
He a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
He's damn.
Yeah. Damn.
Jesus.
But yeah, so the characters that they released that I saw was Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Ultra Vegeta 1.
Yeah.
But those are the 2 characters so far. I haven't seen anything else story related, but
yeah, he's like a deluxe size person. Like he is not a small person. He's not great ape size,
No,
but he's not normal size either.
he's like raccoon size.
Yeah, he's like a deluxe pop. You know how deluxe pops are like a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Like people are normally like 12 inches. He's about 18. You know, he's huge.
That's crazy.
His hands are big.
But yeah, the fact that Xenoverse 2 was getting that, I was like, my guy.
We talk about it every time. Every time we see a trailer, Xenoverse 2, we're just like, more.
Yeah. I mean,
You
they
serious?
just recently did that whole feature.
I know.
And it's barely chapter 1.
It's crazy. I know. There's still more.
It's so crazy. But man, those cutscenes are oof.
Do you remember that thing we talked about? How like Dragon Ball Z is gonna be around forever?
Yeah.
Xenoverse 2 is gonna be around forever.
It has. It's.
See, I have plenty of time before I can jump into it. That's great.
And the last video game thing that I have,
Mhm.
Monster Hunter Wilds is doing a Street Fighter collaboration.
Yes, we saw the thing. We saw the.
And for the first collaboration, they're bringing in Nakuma layered skin
Mhm.
for your character, and it'll have the emotes of his movesets. So
What'd you call him?
Akuma?
Oh, I heard Nakuma.
No, I said layered armor for Akuma.
Okay.
But he had, the emotes have his movesets from the Hadouken.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's what he calls it, but the little fireball,
Uh-huh.
the spinning kick,
Mhm.
and the flying uppercut, or the tiger uppercut. No, that's not it.
You had the Hadouken,
The
the
Hadouken.
Shoryuken.
No, you had the
and then
Hadouken, the Shoryuken.
the
And it's like, I like some funky. And so alongside with that, not only are you getting layered armor, Akuma layered armor for your hunter, but for your Palico, you're getting a Blanca.
It looks a little. I wish the Palico looked a little bit better.
Well, the thing has a specific name. I think it was called Blanca-chan.
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
it's not an actual Blanca layered armor.
Yeah.
It's more like whatever that thing is.
I wish it was though. And it had like electricity like emote or something.
No, it just looks funny like that.
It looks funny and it looks super cute. And
It's like how the Tails one looks
Chan.
from Rise.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I totally get the aesthetic, but it's like that Akuma looks so good to stand next to this weird looking bootleg looking.
Well, yeah, that's what that is.
Blanca. But then you have the handler and Gemma also have no.
No, it's just the handler. The handler's getting two outfits. So it's getting Chun-Li and Cammy. Which the Cammy one would have been cool for Gemma because obviously blonde hair.
I mean blonde hair. I thought that's what it was. I even told you I thought it was.
But no, yeah, when I was like looking it up to see what the other ones were, just to make sure I was correct on it. No, yeah, it said that not only are you getting the layered armor, because I forgot about the Blanca one completely until I was looking at the things. So it was like Akuma, Blanca, and then it's like handler is getting the Chun-Li and the Cammy one, along with some other like emotes and stickers and pendants and stuff like that.
To be fair, you do see the handler a lot more with you.
You do.
So I get that. But to have Gemma also be different too, it's like
because essentially it's
cool.
that's your little crew, and it's like cutscenes and everything. It's you and the two, along with.
We don't talk about him.
Yeah, I forgot his name already.
Nada.
Yeah, because he's nothing. And what's her name?
That's a good joke.
And what's her name? Olivia?
Oh yeah, but that's the other team.
Yeah,
that's the other team. Don't worry about that.
But yeah, that first collaboration, which is cool. People weren't happy for it for some reason.
I think they're crazy. It's like this is Capcom,
and
they don't have a lot, but I mean it's always gonna be Street Fighter.
So
it's always gonna be Mega Man. It may be DMC. It's always gonna be Resident Evil.
I'm hoping it's gonna be DMC because that Dante layered armor was so good.
And then I mean you're gonna get ladies like her like new outfit for a handler most likely.
Probably.
That should be dope.
Cool. Yeah, especially with the new stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
And then maybe the Palico gets like White Rabbit.
No, yeah, people are like, who's asking for this? And someone's like, me.
The fans.
I asked for this.
The fans. Monster Hunter fans love these collaborations.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of a single person that hates them. Because they're funny. They add a little flair to your game. And it's just fun to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
It's like, are you playing it? Are you a big fan of Monster Hunter? If not, shoo. You know, why are you talking?
But and most of the time I'm pretty sure it's like new people coming in.
Yeah.
So, like even from World. And obviously people are complaining with Wilds right now, it's that people are like, oh, well, there's nothing else to do in the end game, and someone's like, well, you can also bounce between games.
Yeah.
So by the time that something else comes out for this, it's like, oh, hey,
But it's also like by endgame, what do you mean? Like you beat what's his name?
Tsushia.
Shoshia?
Well, that's the final
Yeah,
one.
yeah, final. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you beat that one, and then like, what do you do after? You just fight more? It's like yes.
Yeah.
The game's all about playing with your friends and grinding and getting the coolest looking armor, and that when you become the monster
Yeah.
and they run from you.
And yeah, and for World, I remember playing it a lot, and then I took a break because I'm like, I feel like I hit a wall essentially.
And we both did. I
Mhm.
mean, we got to Fatalis, and
No, I'm talking about prior Iceborne.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, continue.
The whole because I felt like I hit a wall, but they were still doing the title updates. But I'm like, well, they're free. They're not going anywhere. So it gave me. I'm like, I could just go jump into another game, play this. By the time I go back, half of the stuff's already out. And yep, pretty much half of it was already out. And then and then literally was like, oh, Iceborne expansion. I was like, dope. And then Iceborne came out, and it's like, again, played pretty much until beating it, and then had to wait a few more months until all the stuff came out. And same thing, I had another game playing. So it's just like you have other things to play while you wait for stuff to happen. It's not like there are other games that do the same thing where it's like you're gonna hit something, especially season passes. Especially season passes. If you have DLC coming out, like story DLC,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be like, well, I'm gonna drop the game and not play it ever again. And it's like that's not the case. You have to wait for that. And so that's what some people are with Wild. It's like, I already beat the game. I already did everything. There's nothing else to do. It's like, then just play your other games.
If you're a Monster Hunter fan, you know that you just need to wait because there'll be more.
Because
Like,
not only are they going to be releasing more title updates, but I'm pretty sure
there's going to be a
they're
DLC.
going to be an expansion pack,
exactly.
like Iceborne.
Yeah, we
Fingers
know.
crossed.
We just know.
Well, I say fingers crossed, but Rise did. I was gonna say Rise didn't do it, but yeah, it did with Sunbreak.
So
and they added more monsters and stuff. So there's that.
It's gonna happen. I mean, you just gotta wait and just hop back in eventually.
Yeah, patience is a
Or
virtue.
you just keep going, hit the highest, try. You know what? If you are the one saying these things, go for the platinum. I want to see the platinums in our comments. When did you platinum?
Yeah.
Because I want to see that.
I haven't platinum.
I know, and you hate that.
Yep.
It's like your Moby Dick, you know.
Yeah, that and freaking World.
Speaking about how games not having more to give.
Longevity.
Mortal Kombat 1
is dead.
Has had its definitive edition released, which means obviously we know at this point when that happens, there's no more coming out for it. No more updates. There's no more DLC. And I think NetherRealm put out that it's so they can focus on the next project.
Yeah, I was about to say. Did you see what they posted?
Yeah.
So they can focus. It wasn't quotation. Focus on other projects.
Yeah, focus on next project. I mean, it could anything be from like working on
Mortal Kombat 2.
Exactly. Like I don't know.
I said what else? Injustice 3. People want Injustice 3. Allegedly.
I want it. I think it would be cool.
I felt like it ended.
Okay.
Because you could honestly say the same thing with Injustice 1, but then Injustice 2 was Injustice World, not our world.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they go to original and like make a new fighting game. I don't know.
That'd be kind of hard to do.
It would be because it's not an established franchise.
Well, no, not only is it not an established franchise, but it's like, what can you do to revolutionize this fighting game to make it stand out from all the other fighting games that are out about? Like, obviously, you have Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Tekken, Virtua Fighter. Apparently, it's coming back.
Yeah.
King of Fighters. Like, all of them are kind of the same thing, but they each have something that makes them different from each other.
Yes, and I think that's where they win. Not that win against all the others, but that's where they win in that vein of your question. Where when you think in NetherRealm, Mortal Kombat, you have an idea of what that already is. You have the 2D fighter, X-rays, fatalities, stage change. You have that thing. That's already them. So they just need to make a game that's new that has that same fighting style. It doesn't need to change.
Yeah, but then
for them, but like they don't need to be Tekken. They don't need to be.
No, I know, but it's like if they want to like make something different from Mortal Kombat, then they have to like literally change the formula. Because then if they make it kind of similar to having X-rays or stage transitions or something like that, that's still in Mortal Kombat, then they're like, well, it's just a Mortal Kombat clone, and it's like,
what if they decided to make like a Shaolin Monks or like Sub-Zero's like whatever.
See, like
his
that
gym.
would be cool because
That would be really
It's
cool.
like, hey, give me a Shaolin Monster Master. Never gotta play it.
I know, like that. I mean, why
If
not?
they really wanted to add more to this new universe, essentially, they could literally do solo games like that.
I think so. I think that could be the way to go. I mean, I think his name was Shijinko.
It's Shishinko.
Shijinko?
Yeah.
That was the one, like, his story mode was, like, you wandering around going through other realms, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you'll be learning new techniques
That
and
was
stuff like.
so much fun.
Yeah.
I love that. And you grew up with him because I remember at the beginning he was little, and as you continued through the game, he got older.
Yeah.
And then by the end, you were like a master. And, like, I thought that was so cool.
It was
And,
so
like,
cool, and then the next game, he was just the character.
Yeah, he just gets knocked off the side of the
Yeah,
freaking mountain.
Armageddon.
Yeah, in Armageddon. Yeah, exactly. So it's like that could be.
But that was a very
they do.
interesting like thing for
Mhm.
Mortal Kombat though, because they did have a conquest mode, but it was different to that conquest mode. What was the name of that game anyway?
Versus Conquest.
No, like the game, because you had Deadly Alliance,
Hmm.
and then it was that one, and then you had Armageddon.
Not Deception.
Deception.
Is it Deception?
Yeah, because it's the deception of Shijinko and
Okay.
the Dragon Lord King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Skibbity toilet.
Why? It's because we talked about it's in your head
Yeah.
now. But I mean, I'm sad and happy. Mortal Kombat 1 is fantastic. It's great. I'm
It just
sad.
didn't have a. I felt like it didn't have a long
No,
shelf life.
it wasn't that. It was the fact that we finished it and then it took a long time for the other things to come out. And it was like one character with one cameo with one stage. It's like, that's kind of what it was. Until they announced that other expansion where like gave you story. It's like, okay.
Oh, yeah, the
now
Chaos Realm or whatever.
Chaos Reign.
Like Mortal Kombat 11 had Aftermath.
Yeah,
Same
exactly. Same thing. We just haven't gone back and gone to it. You know, it's on my wish list. I say it on all the time. Maybe I'll do it.
Do you think it's because these anyway we've bought kind of like right off the bat?
It could be because Mortal Kombat was one of those games that I bought almost immediately.
Because prior to that, some of those games I wouldn't buy right off the bat. And by the time I got to it, it was like, cool, a whole bunch of stuff.
Mortal Kombat is just one of our games. You know, I mean, your name is literally Scorpion.
Yeah.
You like that is your being. As you know, your thing. Like that is your thing. You know, I've been a fan of Mortal Kombat forever. So it's like it's just been in my life. So it's like that was one of those games that we had to get day one.
Yeah.
You know, just wish the collector's edition looked a little bit better, but hey, maybe the next
one. Right.
Now, the last video game news I have is something that you did seem pretty upset about, was that PlayStation Stars is shutting down after 3 years.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't really upset.
Yeah, you were crying. You were
crazy.
like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe all my points." Blah blah blah.
Crazy. Also, did you see someone said that? I think someone from Sony or whatever was going on, talking about that. Like, in order to be able to get almost a full game or whatever, you'd have to spend like $100,000 almost.
Oh no, I did not see that.
Maybe that might be an exaggeration, but a certain a some amount.
Yeah.
More than you'd normally spend on a game.
I mean, obviously, that's how most things work. You go to most stores, it's like get 5,000 points, you get a $5 coupon, but it's $1 a point. So it's like you're spending $500 to get 5,000 points to get $5. It's like, no, not how it works. You know. So yeah, as of right now, you cannot get new members. The PlayStation Card can't get new members. We can continue to get points, level up, blah blah blah, everything, under the world of PlayStation Stars until July 23rd. But until that point, from then on, only your points can be redeemed, and you have until November of next year to redeem all of it.
Yeah, I already redeemed one.
Oh, did you? I haven't redeemed mine because there was nothing on sale right
now. I just redeemed it just to have it in my wallet.
But I mean, we were pretty into it for a while, and then we realized that it wasn't super involved.
Yeah, because I filled up my cabinet, and then I was like, well, there's no point in getting more stuff.
Yeah.
I can't, because I don't want to switch some of the things. It's like a hoarder, just don't want to.
Yeah, it's like, what stuff. More? I mean, it didn't do more. Also, we hated the fact that you can't go over level 4.
Yeah, you hit it, level 4, I'm done.
Yeah. And it was really, we just look for coins, get the coins, and then get our $5 coupon, which is what we enjoyed the most. $5 or $10 coupon.
Yep.
So, I mean, that was probably our most favorite part. But we did enjoy getting those points because we're big on the PlayStation.
And
You
then we
know,
do tend to buy stuff on there as well,
all
like
the time.
digital, like the digital games.
Yeah.
So it was like games on sale, boom, done.
Exactly.
Get you like 50, 60 coins, whatever it is, easy.
You don't realize it, and then by the time you look at your points, you're just like, oh, I have enough for $5. Boom.
Yeah, like I didn't know I had enough for $5.
Yeah.
Until I think when you mentioned it, I was like, how many points do I have?
Yeah.
And I was literally like, I don't have enough for anything. I was like, nope, I have enough for $10.
I mean, at the beginning, we were really like getting everything, and then I think at some point we both just decided, just go for the coins. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know. But that is everything for this podcast. If you made it this far, thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you. And if you want to continue to follow us, there is our links for our socials down below. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe. You are a true nerd, and we will see you on the next one. Latest.
See ya.